What's the reason behind the name of the band?
Oh,
maybe
maybe
to tell
we
the story.
can find one here.
No.
I've seen it before.
Well,
It's
so-
butterfly. It's the name of a butterfly, a
In
very
French.
common one.
Le Vanesse vulcane.
Vanesse vulcane.
Yeah.
With it's black, white, and orange. Those colors that reminds us of a volcano. I guess that's why it's called.
That's why it's called like this.
But I won't tell the story if you want to tell.
No,
the
I
story.
think we picked the name because we like this butterfly, and then we chose to change a bit the word so it sounds English, but
And feminine.
and feminine, yeah.
And now we regret it a bit because it's hard to spell.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to spell. And,
I don't
nobody.
regret it.
Everyone calls us Vanessa.
Yeah,
So it's
Vanesso.
it's original, but
No.
sometimes hard to defend. But yeah, the name is
Vivi.
Vanessee Vulcane, and yeah, the secret name is Vivi.
And
and we did a shooting once for photos.
Our
And,
first shooting, actually.
Our first shooting at the Forêt de Fontainebleau,
Right.
and this butterfly came on a rock just near us, and so
Yeah.
we have a photo of it. It's really nice,
Yeah.
funny.
Something about now is frozen. Something about yesterday was sunny and bright. Smelled yummy and white. Something about today is deep.
You said interesting about like keeping your something interesting about like keeping your identity
Yeah.
within a trio. Is that hard to do, or maybe it's easy when you're comfortable with three people?
It depends, because I think we are changing also,
Yeah.
and for the best. I think to me, it's like I'm very glad to work with these amazing persons, and I think they feed me. Like I'm always amazed and
Literally.
yeah,
She feeds
she
us
feeds us a
often.
lot. Yeah, she's a very great cook, and no, it's like I'm like amazed on how they work and what they are inspired of, and yeah, it's really. I think it's just it makes me better to work with you.
Oh.
No,
That's
but
true
really,
for me too.
I'm sorry, but I won't do it if.
No, I think it's the same. Do you want to add something?
I don't know if we have an identity. I don't feel that we have a very stable identity, and I don't know if it's what we're looking for, actually. Some people have told us that they felt that we have three personalities and three very different voices, and also maybe on stage we have different presences. Can we say that? Presences? And maybe
Way
that's
of
just way of being. Maybe that's just the addition of those three individuals that makes something, but I don't know if we have an identity really.
That's
Individually.
more a philosophical question after.
No, but I think individually we actually are working on making these personalities show even more. I think it was in the beginning it was already there that we have three personalities that we put together and make work together, and I think we are more and more going to that direction, like making the personalities even more seeable. I don't know if it's understandable, but
we try to make this fluid also, I guess. It's not really something that we decide we're going to show. You're going to show yourself as this kind of it's just we try to be natural, I guess.
But I think more and more our identities are showing up, and I agree with everything she said, and I plus one I add my participation to what she said.
It's everything but a decline. My empire has died years ago. See the flowers go to sleep like happy grannies. A scent of marmalade. I received you in the stomach like the cry of the owl awakening me. Memories made of iron. I show you my past, and you see jewelry. My voice isn't strong and a bit too high. Oh, silver is late. Oh, but never mind. Snow will make everyone go quiet in the air. sex and you're not a bore. If we keep to the facts, but sunsets are less narrow than this. Narrow, less narrow, less narrow than
Yeah. And do you guys think about your audience when you're writing a song, or is it very personal, that process? Like where you're not thinking about anyone else really, other than like that specific moment.
I try to. Sometimes I have to confess, I think I do, but I try to not take that into consideration writing.
Maybe on second thoughts. I mean, the first moment is totally like a diary without any
Judgment.
it's like pure water spreading, and after, yes, I mean, maybe a little, but not that much.
On the second, like you read
Depends on
back
what you
your
wrote.
words and you think, oh, that can be interpreted in another way, and I don't want this meaning to get into the song. So sometimes, like, there's some few things that changes, but I agree.
We
I
don't do
I don't think about the audience when I'm
neither.
writing a song, but I think that the part where we think about the audience is when we are on stage and when like you're planning a show, and you know how like are we going to move on stage, are we going to say something to the audience and stuff. But to me, when we are creating, we don't really think about them a lot.
Yeah,
It's
but
no offense, but it's
No,
like
I think it's
we're doing
just-
our stuff, and
I-
if
I-
you like it, it's good.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's good for us. But if
sometimes
you don't, it's okay.
I admit that I have I think is that clear what I write, because I don't want to be like within myself and with my references that nobody can relate to, and sometimes I try not to go too far away myself. Maybe that's thinking about the audience in a way. I
To
try.
be understandable.
Yeah, but sometimes it's you when I mean we bring songs and you already feel when you sing something if it's possible to share the thing or if it's too private, too for myself.
Yeah.
It's a balance to find, I guess.
Yeah.
I think also because when someone is writing a song, they just show it to the two other,
Yeah.
and this is also a part of showing it to an audience.
First step.
And it's where we say, oh, okay, I understand this part, and maybe this part is like I cannot connect to it, or maybe in the lyrics we
What do
say
I
some
say,
things to each other, but we have like boundaries
Yes,
on
yes,
things
of
that
course.
like it's
Can
not
be
our
said.
place to
Yeah.
say, but we can say something about the arrangement, the melody, everything actually.
Time goes by and I'm afraid that the nights get longer. I was saving my tears for the end of the year, when life is slowed down as I become weaker. There's no color left here, no one to give. When the winter comes, it's hard to stay close. When the light is gone, my heart felt safe for me to be alone. I was hiding my fears and failed to show me all. When darkness lies down on my mind and say no one wants to be around, and how could I blame them? When the winter comes, it's hard to stay close. When the light is gone, my heart is standing cold, and I faded away, and I fade away, oh, and I fade away, and I fade away, oh, I wanna feel alive, oh, I wanna feel alive.
And I think maybe when we added the piano, Lisa is a pianist. She plays guitar a bit, but you are almost.
It's easier
Yeah.
for me to play the piano.
So I think now that she's on piano, I feel that she's more connected to her musical self. So
My inner musical.
Yeah, but I mean, I do not mean that
Yeah,
in
I
that way,
understand
but
what you
I
mean,
mean
yeah.
she's
Understand.
You
she's
were
mo-
disconnected
No,
before,
that's
and
not what I
then-
mean. I mean
No, but
like
I
it's-
can do more. clearly.
Yeah, and I think it's more yourself,
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
and I love that. It's easier, I think,
Mm.
actually.
and the color that it brings, it's really
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Beautiful.
it's not just piano. It's keyboards with different sounds. We added some mellotron. You say this?
Yeah,
On
like in Strawberry
one-
Fields.
like the Beatles did, and
Cool.
so it's different colors, and maybe it's there is a variety of sounds
Yeah,
now.
true.
It's a bit more modern, a bit more pop than just folk instruments, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think we want to stay just the three of us on stage. I
Yes.
don't know what
Now?
you think about it, but I think, yeah, the identity, like the three of us, it's kind of strong
Yeah.
to be just the three of us. And if we decide to add an